What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Southern Man, and I am one half of the B.A.A podcast. Brothers with the cause, be whack, but don't be whack. And really, right now, I'm just talking. It's Sunday night, and got everything done today. Did a little driving, if people don't know, of course, I do my Uber and DoorDash and all that stuff. But like I say, besides the point, uh, just out and about. And today I seen a lot of people helping a lot of people, you know what I mean? Just the subtle things, and open the door for a lady or giving somebody some change or, helping somebody out, flat tires, stuff like that. I know I've done that many times, never really told nobody, but yeah, man, I'm always giving. Don't write it off on my taxes or anything like that, but, just, you know, give when I can, give how I can, and give as much as I can possibly, give. Ain't no tally, ain't no keeping score who gives the most. Just when you do give, even if a man gives 1 cent, if the sincerity is there, it outweighs somebody that gives $1 million. You know what I mean? Just think about that. So it don't really matter how much you give. It's how you give. You know what I'm saying? Who you give to. Especially when I see people on the side of the street. You know what I mean? A lot of times, if I don't have time or whatever, I give them something, or I'll remember where they at, or what corner they at, or whatever, and then I try to double back later on, when I do have some change. And of course, everybody don't keep change on them. I'm one of them people, but still, but also too, I don't try to judge anybody because you never know. Most of America, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but I know most of America, is one paycheck away from being out on that ass. You know what I mean? And it's just reality. And then especially with the holidays coming up, people bypass Thanksgiving, and everybody has their own reasons, and they start celebrating Christmas, which I ain't gonna much lie. I love Christmas holiday. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I love what Christmas brings out of people, and I just wish the rest of the world could be like that. And well, I won't say the rest of the world. I wish people could be like that on a daily basis. You know what I mean? When the kind-heartedness, the giving, the just the positive attitude that people have most of the time during Christmas. Everybody wants to give. Everybody just in a good mood, but it shouldn't take us waiting 11 months, or 11 and a half months, or whatever you want to call it, just for those things to pop off. You should be doing it every day, 24/7, 25/8, 366, all that. You know what I mean? And but it is what it is. But all I want to say is this is just to say, thank you to everybody that has supported me, family, friends, associates, and even people that I've just run into along the way. Maybe they might see this, maybe they won't, but just to put it out there, positive energy, and just to say thank you and appreciate all y'all. Can't wait for next year, man. A lot of things are happening. Took this leap of faith this past year, even with everything going on, the pandemic, and like I say, just having that support system, especially, my wife and everything, and she supporting me, the rest of my family supporting me, and just, giving me that green light to just say, hey, go do what you need to do to make it happen. And that's, everybody needs that. Everybody needs some kind of support system, even if it ain't family. You just need that support system, and nothing wrong with that. And if you just try to make your own way in this world, do it to the best of your ability. Don't try to be like anybody else. Don't try to be perfect, because a lot of times the best things come out of imperfection. You know what I mean? It comes out of making a mistake. And I always use this example. My mother makes this beautiful Proof of pudding. Have anybody ever heard of it? Proof of the pudding, but she makes it her own way, and she messed up on it. You know, the first time she made it for me, she messed up on it. She said she messed up on it, but the crust came out. Mm, it was perfect. It was thick. It was crusty. It was hard, and it was crunchy, and all the way down to the last piece. You know, and to this day she can't do it again. But I always tell her that that mess up was perfect. It tasted perfect. I love to mess up. So don't be afraid to mess up in life. Don't be afraid to mess up in just your daily transitions, you know, through this world, because those mess ups can, or imperfections can lead to the perfect scenario, situation, outcome, you name it. So don't be scared. Don't be afraid. And like I said, I'm gonna tell you this because, of course, I was nervous. I was scared. I was all those things, you know, just to say, hey, I gotta take that leap. I gotta go and get it. And and believe me, it ain't easy. It's hard as hell. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of second guessing yourself. And then of course a lot of listening to a lot of people that's negative, you know, and still staying optimistic and still staying positive with yourself, because at the same time, like I always say, nobody is gonna see your vision until they see your vision. I say it one more time. Ain't nobody gonna see your vision until they see your vision. And it is what it is. So as long as you know what you need to do, as long as you know what you gonna do, as long as you know how you gonna do it, it don't matter how long it take, just keep going. Don't let nobody bust your tires. Don't let nobody put up the highest wall. Don't let nobody take away your ladder. Don't let nobody, none of that stuff. You keep going. When everybody else is sleeping, your ass is up getting it, because it's gonna pay off. Because what they gonna always say, man, where they come from? Oh, I didn't know they were doing that. Oh, when did they have time to do that? Oh, well, shit, all that time when people was sleeping and partying and doing all that other shit and missing those summers and all that stuff, you know, people were making sacrifices and people were losing sleep and spending money that they didn't have and taking those chances that they didn't have, you know. But they knew at the same time taking those chances was going to build that bridge that they needed to get to the other side. You know what I mean? And with me, it's us taking that chance. But when I do get on the other side, I don't know about anybody else, but when I do get on the other side, I'm going to make sure I keep the bridge up so I can bring other people across the bridge. Now, not to say I'm letting any and everybody, but man, if you have the same mentality as me and if you're a go-getter and you're an entrepreneur, I don't care how small your business is, I don't care if you ain't got no business, but you got that mindset and you got that thought in your head right now, you're an entrepreneur. Simple as that. It starts with the thought. And then the thought process, then you start working that stuff out. You start brainstorming. You start scribbling on paper. You start, building stuff and breaking stuff and messing up. And that's the fun part. Yeah, it's shitty, but at the same time, for me, it's fun. It's the process. That process is a very strong word. Process. Process. That process, just to say it, means so much. It means a million different things for a million different people, a billion different people. The process is yours. It's nobody else's. You can read all the books you want to and all the self-help and all the books for dummies and all that, but when it's your process and it's your method, it's your, whatever you're making, if it's software, if it's, another shoe or, an easier way to do something or how to, whatever. It's your process, it's your method, and it's your concept. It's your product, and your product is yours. So can't nobody in the end tell you exactly what you need to do because it's different for everybody. So I understand when people don't want to share, but at the same time, for me, I just can't be like that. It's not in me, that moral fiber that in my bones to, if I know something and I'm about to see somebody, fall, or I'm about to see somebody hurt themselves, or I'm about to see somebody really go through it, and all I gotta do is just nudge them a little bit to the left or the right, or hold them before that car comes and hit them. You know what I mean? If I know something, I'm gonna let them know. Now, what you do with the information, that's all on you. So, but that's all I got to say right now. But just know, man, never give up. Never surrender your thoughts. Never surrender your dreams to nobody, to nothing, to any situation. If you know you want to go do something, you know you want to go get it, and you know you got that blood pumping, that heart pumping, and your mind, can't nobody stop you, man. Go do what you go do. Go make a difference in the world. Go change the world, man. Make the world a little better in your corner. Make it better in your corner, in your lane. You know what I mean? In your city, in your town, in your neighborhood. Do that first, and then branch out to the rest of the world. You know, and that's what I'm all about. My brother West Bank Monster, he can tell you the same thing, man. That's what we about, brothers with the cause. You know what I mean? Be whack, but don't be whack. That whole saying right there, man, is powerful for us. You know what I mean? We don't invite anybody on our platform that's gonna be negative towards anybody else. If you want to do all that, you do it somewhere else, do it in somebody else's lane, somebody else's studio, somebody else's whatever. But if you come to brother with the cause, man, hey, however way we can help you, if it's just to put your name out there because you don't have any platform, or you have a platform but you just need, you know, somebody to mention you. Hey, we'll mention anybody and everybody if they come to it. We don't care, because it's all about sharing. Just return a favor, man. Like they say, pay it forward. That's all we doing, man. We paying this shit forward, man. Brothers with the cause, man. Big Southern, West Bank Monster, 2022, coming soon. New song coming out. New song, Takeoff. It's gonna be our anthem, you know, to the world. It's gonna be the anthem, and it's gonna be our theme song for, you know, Brothers with the Cause, for B.L.A. And like I said, myself, West Bank Monster, we finally got back together after over 10 years of, you know, doing our own thing. We finally back. We're gonna get ready to drop this song. We're gonna do it next year. That's what I plan on doing next year. And but it's coming soon. I don't know if it's gonna be the first part of next year, but it's coming soon, man. But like I said, y'all just be on the lookout for so many great things coming from Brothers with the Cause, man. Just know that we are here, and we are here to stay. We're gonna keep building, we're gonna keep grinding, and we're gonna keep growing. Grinding, growing, the 2 G's. Grind and grow. Water your seeds, tend to your land, watch it grow, man. And then go, you know what I'm saying? Reap the harvest and start all over again. But keep on building, man. It's a process. It really is. But I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all be easy. Make sure y'all press that subscribe button, hit that bell, share, like, follow, do all those good things, man. And like I said, man, we gonna be here. Big Southern, West Bank Monster, Brothers with the Cause. Remember, be whack, but don't be whack. You understand? I'll holler at y'all, man. I love y'all. Give thanks. And I'll see y'all next week. We're gonna have something special for y'all. See y'all next week. I'll holler at y'all.